Alright, let's give Saturday's Daily Puzzle on chess.com a shot. This one's called Checkmate Weaver. It's white to move. Give the video pause and try it yourself if you feel like it. That looks like a check. King would have to go there. King go there. King would have to go here. No, okay. My pawn is still blocking. Okay, never mind. Okay. Here. I could go here. King would have to go there. Then I think I kind of run out of checks there, though. I mean, I guess I could go here. It's slow, but where is the king going? Oh, I hang the pawn, actually. Okay. Alright, so other checks. It's pretty much my only check, other than this. And I mean, the king or the pawn could take that and I just lose, I would assume. So I kind of feel like it has to be this. King here. And it feels like I have to somehow get my rook onto the h-file. My bishop is also under attack, so it does feel like I definitely want to move that bishop. Yeah, so I mean, this is sort of all I'm seeing. Pawn push, king here. My only check after that would be here. And the king would be forced down here, which seems dangerous, for sure. But I don't know how I threaten it. I need to support this pawn, and then I open up this square, actually, so that doesn't work. So what's the idea here? It does feel like this bishop is going to have to move. This pawn is 2 squares away from promoting, so I definitely don't have a bunch of tempi to waste. Could it be this first? Yeah, it could. It absolutely could. Okay, because this threatens mate in 1. Because then the pawn push would be mate in 1. The king will be trapped if I go here first. Okay, so now I'm thinking that's probably the move. If I go there first, what is black doing? Probably a bishop move to protect this square. So I would think it would... Yeah, wait. Okay. So here, I think probably here. Alright, so I'm really feeling like this bishop move is going to be the next move for black. How am I going to deal with that? It seems to prevent this move. Can I reinforce? I think maybe. So if I prep this move by playing this move first, what's black doing? Because if I ever get a pawn here, that looks pretty good to me. Again, I'm going to be holding... The king is completely stuck. All of black's pieces are really far away. This pawn is pretty annoying because it's disallowing the rook from getting involved. There's no way the rook can get to this file. I really feel like this works. So I just go here. I would expect this move. I could have overlooked something. It's definitely possible that I'm overlooking something. I think if the pawn pushes, this is just checkmate, though. So the black needs to find a move to defend this checkmate in some way, and I think this is the only thing that does it. The knight is way too slow. The rook just doesn't have access. None of these squares matter. Like the rook needs to be on this file, but my rook's holding it down, or it needs to be able to access, I guess, probably this square. And honestly, even that would be too slow. I'm pretty sure this works. Just go here. I really would expect this move, and I think I have time to play this. But I'm pretty confident in this, because the only other move I really see in the puzzle is this, and I don't think it works. So I think I need to box the king in, completely immobilize the king, and then deal with it from there. Let's give this a try. Okay. This move did happen. Feels good. Feels good to know what's going on. Definitely not always the case. I think I just do this, and I prepare this move. If the bishop tries to take, I can just take back. But let's see what black could do after I make this move. I don't think the bishop moving changed anything in the position for black. The bishop can't attack either of my pieces. I'm just preparing this pawn push, and the bishop can sacrifice, but I just take back and it's checkmate. I'm pretty sure this works. I don't think black has a single move. I'm going for it. Awesome. There we go, dude. That's a checkmate on a Saturday. Saturdays are tough, dude. Select I got that one. All right, let's run it back one time. All right, so initially I was seeing that pretty much my only check in this position is pushing this pawn. I mean, this is a check, but what's that doing? The king or the pawn could take. And if I go here, the king can go here, and I can check again with the bishop, but once the king gets to here, I don't have really any way to do anything. My rook really needs to get over to this file in order to create any threats, and I just don't have time to do that. But the rook is pretty out of the game, the black rook, and it can't access this file at all. So I actually have time to box the king in and play this bishop move first, which isn't a check, and it's always really hard to commit to a move that isn't a check in a puzzle, because black can do whatever they want after that. But black's pieces are like really out of the game. So after I go here, the only real way to get a piece involved and like not allow immediate checkmate is for the bishop to come to here. So I spotted that, and that's exactly what happens in the puzzle. And the reason the bishop coming here is a problem is because now I can't just push this, right? The bishop could take this if I push this pawn. So I can actually support my pawn push with this other pawn, and black just doesn't have a way to stop this. Like the knight is too far away, the rook can't access the important squares that it needs to prevent the checkmate from happening, and the king is totally trapped. So after I push this pawn, I'm supporting this pawn push, and there's just nothing black can do. Black pushes the pawn, that's doing absolutely nothing. I mean, it's threatening the queen, but I'm checkmating first. Because I go here, the bishop sacrifices, and since I push this pawn to support this pawn push, I can now take here, and that's checkmate. And that's the puzzle, baby. Thanks for watching. Catch you later.